And then staying with the rookie quarterbacks, let's pivot to the Falcons and Panthers game. My first takeaway, just looking at the Falcons, Jesse Bates looked like he's going to be the best addition that they made in the offseason. Had 2 interceptions against Bryce Young. Liked what I saw from Trey Hendrickson and Grady Jarrett getting pressure on Bryce Young. So for the Falcons, I like what I saw. Bijan Robinson looks like he's got the capabilities of being the next Saquon. Desmond Ridder played an efficient game, 80% completion rating. Didn't have to do a whole lot. For the Panthers, kind of my suspicions there were right. It looks like, their number one weapon being Hayden Hurst concerns me. Not overly in love with their receiver core. Bryce Young, I think he played relatively well. Had a couple of throws that looked pretty good. So for the Panthers, kind of what I expected from them. I expect them to be below average. Maybe they're 7-10, maybe they're 5-12, but either way, I don't expect them being world beaters.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Panthers to be world beaters, but I did want to see something from Bryce Young, and I feel like I did, where I was like, I saw something where like, okay, that could be a good quarterback in this league. If you get him some help, you get him some weapons. I kind of like the Panthers committee backfield. Even Laviska Shenault made some plays there. Chuba Hubbard and Miles Sanders look like a pretty good 1-2 punch. So overall, I think their backfield is good. You really have to get 2 to 3 really good wide receivers because we don't know how long Adam Thielen's going to be playing, because it seems like every single year when people are going over receivers that could potentially fall off, it seems like the past 5 years, everyone has been saying Adam Thielen, and I think he will take a little bit of a step back. Credit to him for being undrafted, turning himself into an absolute touchdown machine in Minnesota. However, I just think the Panthers are going to be mid, and especially in the NFC, I think they'll be able to win some games, probably be around the same record they were in that 5 to 8 win window. And then JC Horn went down, so that's going to be tough for their defense. He's going to miss a couple of games here. So I think overall, the Panthers, they're going to be mid. They're going to have a tough time scoring. You're not going to be able to move the ball with Adam Thielen and Hayden Hurst. And as far as the Falcons, I thought they looked really good. Desmond Ridder was like, okay, there's something there. And then with quarterbacks like that, we don't really know what Desmond Ridder is going to be. However, he didn't turn the ball over, which is A+ for week 1, not throwing any interceptions. And then just give me a throw where I'm like, wow. And then he had that throw to Kyle Pitts where double team, he just put the ball up there. Kyle Pitts went out there and got it. I hope this is the year where Kyle Pitts steps up and lives up to his name that he had in the draft. And he'll never be Jamar Chase, who is taken after him, but I just want him to be that dynamic tight end. And then Drake London's going to be a great weapon for them. But the addition of Bijan Robinson, he had a 10% chance of rushing that touchdown that he had in the first half, because he broke 3 tackles in that game. So it was like the AWS stats with like percentage of chances of scoring in that game. So I think that offense will be good. I want to see them slowly open up the playbook for Desmond Ridder, but I thought Arthur Smith did a good job of kind of pacing Desmond Ridder. We don't need you to do too much because we have dynamic weapons on this team. However, to take some pressure off of Bijan Robinson, you do want him to open up the playbook. And then another thing I'll say about the Falcons, they have a great 1-2 punch at running back because Tyler Algier is still
Monster.
a bad dude. Like he was ripping off some runs where I'm like, wow. And it looks like the new and improved when they had Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman. Well, this is going to be a way better 1-2 punch than that. You have Kyle Pitts there. You have Drake London. So it's really going to be the progression of Desmond Ridder. He did a great job of being a game manager, but we'll see if the Falcons want to go out there and get another guy. But overall, it wasn't like, oh, that guy sucks. No, I was like, okay, he's pretty good. He's decent.